Hi, this is Pietro Schito from Write Something Great, where you'll discover actionable techniques to become a professional screenwriter. Hello?
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 Dude here.
Bonjour.
Jim's Tackle Shop.
Dunder Mifflin, this is Pam.
After watching this video, you'll be able to format phone conversations without confusing the reader or wasting space on the page. The first option is when you want to see only one person talking on the phone.
How you doing? No, I know, we were on the highway and I lost you myself. Forget about it. How'd we do?
You start by simply describing the action. Once it's clear that the character is speaking on the phone, there is no need to add any other indication on the script. Here's an example from Sing, written by Garth Jennings.
Yes, I need a nanny, just for a couple of weeks. You can? Great!
Unless it's necessary for the story, let the audience deduce what the other person on the line is saying. In this case, without hearing the voice of the nanny, we understand the conversation. If there is a pause during which the character is listening, you can add the word beat in parenthetical. If you need to learn what a parenthetical is, check out my previous video about the building blocks of a screenplay. If it's necessary to hear but not to see the other person on the line, we can indicate that we only hear the voice through the phone.
You are the one, Neo.
This is Mr. Incredible.
You can use VO, which stands for voiceover, or from phone, or through phone. And you can place these words next to the characters' names in parentheses, or in a regular parenthetical under the name. Here's an example from Scream, written by Kevin Williamson.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
Use this option when you don't want the audience to know who is talking, or when it's irrelevant where they are, which also saves the need to shoot on one more location in production. When you need to see both people in their locations, then we use Intercut to indicate that the camera will be cutting between different locations.
I need a favor. The fate of the world depends on it.
Okay then, Skipper, what do you need?
There are three ways to do this. One way is to use one slagline and a quick description for each location of each character. Once you've established the two locations, you write Intercut phone conversation to indicate that the camera will be cutting between locations. The second way is to start with the slagline for the first location and, before continuing to the second slagline, add Intercut with all caps. A third way is to create a single slagline, but adding a slash between the two different locations, so it would be a longer slagline. Before getting to our final way to format a phone conversation, a very quick pause to remind you to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. Here we go. This option was very popular in the 80s and 90s, and it is the famous split screen.
Hello? If someone says something bad about you, you'd want me to tell you, right? No.
It's very simple to format, just add split screen into the slagline. I hope this has been helpful. In the description below you can download our free screenwriting format guide, and you can also check out my other videos of this series, from the building blocks of a screenplay to how to format flashbacks. Please remember that the rule of thumb for screenwriting format is to keep it simple. As long as the format is clear and simple, the reader will follow through. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support me creating more videos like this, please consider becoming my patron from the link below. And if you want to become a professional screenwriter, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm Pietro Schito, go write something great.